来たー。
来たー。メンターテモードでいっか。
来たたー。
来たたー。大してそこで来た。
ぐるぐるしてるな。
え、マジ？俺の画面してねえぞ。
ハゲをどう使いこなすか楽しみだ。
音量でけえな。
俺の画面も大丈夫ですよ。PC バグってた。結構な質とかいいんだね。
ほんとそれな。あちゃー。48時間前ってことは48時間後死ぬの？
面白そう。
Oh, I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
Oh, she is not the concern, Watson.
I'm... Then, what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Miss de Bouvier?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you-know-who. Are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very sad.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one. A thrilling inquiry. Most certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition will worsen.
Oh, I am still here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window. Very well, then.
Thank you, miss.
Huh? あ、そういうこと？ やんのこれ。
何やってんのわらわら。
わかんない。とりあえずわかんない。貧乏。キリスト教。トムは8歳。あ、そういうこと。思いやりなり。
普通に笑ってるわらわら。
じっと実演のことができる。
操作方法わからんな。
立ってない。怪我しとこう。
チンコに刺すな。
まだあんのほか。
スリスリわら。
スリスリ。不正確な人物像。あ、
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I don't know what to do.
What's his name?
George Hurst, sir.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
The police, they don't believe...
あ、
Obviously. Your clothes are well mended and you can read. Your parents may be poor, but you are loved.
Yeah, well, it's just the two of us now. My mother died when I was a little one.
And that's just one more reason for not leaving you. Your father doesn't seem the irresponsible type. He's very good to you.
Well, that's right. But he has no fixed work, so he often takes odd jobs for the day. 'Cause that's all he can find. Only this time, he didn't come home.
And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job. But this time, he was acting a bit strange and angry.
Strange. In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." I think something went wrong.
間違えた。
3 weeks? That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up. And anyway, I can look after myself.
トムは8歳。どうでもいいだろそれ。
What do you mean, sir?
Nothing. I was digressing.
見てた。
Very well. Your address, please, Tom.
12 Dorset Street, the first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
ハゲてねえんだけど。
バクって正門越えなかったからアプリ消してきた。
Want some documents our adventures in here?
Oh. ハゲにできた。
わらわら。
もっとハゲにできた。
ついに正体を現した。
これでいくか。
あんたはハゲにしちゃダメ、わら。
あ、ダメですか。はい。神父様。なんかどっかの偉い人みたい、金持ちみたい。やべえ、ガチ神父様じゃん。これどうすか。
かっこええな。
でしょ。もはや主人公誰か分かんないですよこれ。
My archive. I can always consult. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
なんか他にあるのか
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful. Brave Toby.
ト
We
ラン
need
ス
to
ポー
help
ターの
Tom
人み
find
たい。
his father, Holmes.
ハゲ臭そう。
My analysis.
トランスポーターの人みたいってやばくね。確かに強そう。もうねえか、行くか。なんかないのかな。
髪はやそうよー、わら。
髪貼った方がいい。
外人のハゲってかっこよくね。
やっぱり。
あってほしい。
どうすか。ザビエルみたい。これどうなってんの。
わらわら。
これかっこいい。ガチのザビエルやこれ。一番ザビエルっぽいのこれだけど。髪型どれがいい。1番これで2番これ。3、4、5、6、7。15まであるうちにどれがいい。
1号やろ。
15。 通にかっこよくねこれ。待って、この格好かっこよすぎんな。
ハゲ探偵はもういるしね。
確かに。やっぱこれかっこいいからこれにするか。すげえなんか合ってんだこの格好。なんかめちゃくちゃ仕事できる人っぽいわ。他なんかあされねえのかな。
その服いいね、わら。
これいいよね。これかっこいい。
ザビエル行くシャーロック・ホームズ。
あ、してた。あ、これらしいのか。で、どこ行くんだこれ。
面白そうだから俺も買おうかな。
あ、いいんじゃない？面白い。マップねえのか。え、どこ？家帰ってきたー。なんで家帰ってきた？家の中を走れねえのかい。
面白いよ。って言ってるけど、まだストーリー性分かってないやん、わら、わら。
もうただ人物を作る時点で面白かったわ。なにこれ。ホワイトチャペル。営業出張ではなかった気がするけど、まあいいか。
なんか画質が好き。
なんか画質が好き。
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk.
めっちゃオープンワールドだな。ここ晴れそうじゃね？アーケードいあれ
BF1 思い出す。
なんかノックの回数増えなかった今。増えてねえか。新聞取り立て失敗したわ。入れんのかい。絶対あのうちイルス使ってんだろ。なんかロード今当たる。ああ。片っ端かノックできんのかよ。
Just leave the post on the
いんのかよ。
doorstep.
はあ。 そうですか。そうか。
出てくるまで叩いてみたら。
オッケ
Just leave the post.
うるさい。
Just leave the post on the doorstep.
全然進まねえよこれ、ストーリー。こんなことしたら。覗きもいる。
わらわら。
ここ開くんじゃね。反応しなかったあ、あったわ、開く場所。勝手に入っていいのえ、2階上がります。いや、そこノックすんのかよ。
はい。
開けんのかよ、しか
不法侵
も。
入。
Does our home, Mr. Holmes? The roof leaks all the time.
水がポタポタ。
Old clothes, soiled and worn. George Hurst's work was varied. He was evidently a hard-working and valuable.
Please, sir, find my.
Ah, so that's why you came to see me.
なるほど。よくわからんけど、まあいいか。
A collection of worn-out and second...
Father bought all those books.
Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance. Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup. A clever concoct... I'm sorry, Tom. My mother left...
他もうねえか。は
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
結局降りるんかい。びっくりびっくりびっくりびっくりびっくりびっくりびっくり。これびっくりか。ってことはろうそく必要ってことか。これ取れんじゃね。
ろうそく。
取れなかった。
あったやん。
取れなかったわ。
Old clothes.
なんかライトが。
Please, sir, find my father.
何か明かりになるものを探せ。
本のテーブル。
本のテーブル関係いいんじゃないの。あ、はあはあはあ。
Hurst covered his bills ahead of time, thus providing Tom with security and
ろう
sustenance.
そくなかった。
ろうそくなかった。 もしかして緑がついてないやつってまだ完了しないってことか、チェックが。ってことはこれも完了してないのまだ。あったロストクスがいと思ったから多分これで上上がれんじゃないかな。
あるやん。
ついた。え
A leather satchel, what's in it?
おお。飯頑張れよ。
Just some old things.
終わりか。ここも全部終わった。
I hope you'll find my father soon.
あ、まだ終わってないとこある。なんかなんかあるもうここにいようねってことかな。やべえ、難しい。わかんねえ。何すんのあと。もう終わり。
I don't feel thirsty right now.
なるほど。
I don't open the door to strangers.
でしょうね。
たまに出てくる人物の影は何だろうね。
なんか出てくる。
There's nobody at home.
誰もいないって言うんだ。いないときは。そのうちどっか開くのかなこれ。
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
寝れねえからお菓子食べながら見とく。
やべえ、これどうすんの。
Whitechapel never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
I don't know, God, with this fucking everybody.
次何すればいいのかわからんのつらいな。
The little one's only 70.
片っ端から打つしかないよね。
I couldn't pay my rent last week.
Pumpkin, cabbage, cheap.
なんか違う気がするこっち側。ちょっと待ってヒント見る。イマジネーションシャーロックの才能。 と早く見ればよかった。できてた。あれここ行ったっけ、まあ、どこ。
Dorset Street.
ああ、来たか。これの中何行ったっけ。
I'm not expecting anyone.
あれどこだっけ、あそこの家。ここだっけ。違ったわ。あれ子供がいてるとこだ。これか。違ったわ。
I don't open the door to strangers.
これか。違うな。
I'm not expecting anyone.
さっきやったんですよ、ここ。あれ子供がいていいとこだっけ。わかんなかった。さっきこっち来て開かなくて。この辺じゃなかったっけ。あれ角が来てんな。あ、これか。ロード中。そっか。あ、整理したく違うのこれじゃないの。ああ、そういうことか。増えたのか。入れ場所が。あ、間違えた。飛べんのかい、そのまま。ああ、ここに飛べるだけか。え、マジ。
Please, sir, find my father.
まだね、この足りねえな。12番地、これか。
飛べないのか。
ここに飛んでくる感じだった。ドーセットストリート12番地 E 号室のハーストの家に。ハーストって誰？この子？ハーストにいる。あ、調査足りねえのってまだ。
A collection of worn out and sick.
Father bought all.
ここもだってチェックできるもんねえよな。
ホワイトチャペル選択してなかった？
ホ ワルチャペルはさっきのとこで今ハーストの家にいるんだけど、ミッションがこの家をなんか探索するってなってね。ハーストの家を調査せよって。いや、この家がまあ調査足りてないっぽいんだよな。多分何かしらもっと足りねえんだろうな。
なるほど。
なるほど。けた全部調査終わったよね。もう何もないよね。
Old clothes, soiled and worn. The old Tabard pub, North Street. The old Tabard.
Ah, まだあんの？なんか。
The old Tabard pub, North Street. The old Tabard.
あ、回転させることいいのか。
Glue. Probably taken from a wall.
マップにまた何か増えた？
いや、増えてない。オールドタバートハブにて特殊な出力の情報調べ、友の父親。オールドタバートハブに。
The old Tabard pub? Did you hear anything about it from your father, Tom?
My father's a regular, but he's not a drinker, sir. It's close by on North Street.
まんまこのストーリー知ってる？何も知らない
I
よ。
hope you'll find my father soon. Please.
ってことは次は酒場に行けばいいのか。さっきのところか。酒場どこだっけ。酒場。逆な気がしてたの、酒場。
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
I just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here.
At your service, Mr. Holmes. At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need to earwig to find out who is.
The child labour law sent your kids
There's
to
no one to
school
eavesdrop
instead
on
of the
from
coal mine.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from me.
勘で動けるのすごい。
No gods, no masters.
Equality for the working class.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson.
結構難しいなこのゲームですよ。じゃあ次こいつの会話か。
何それ。
この絵の中にずっと入れ続けなきゃいけないっていう。
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
これは味聞くと。
No. That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
So, the man I'm looking for has whiskers and never drinks alcohol.
楽しそう、わら。
楽しい。着いたのこの男だろ。ひげ。こいつだ。
This must be the man that I'm looking for.
見張る。こいついつまでいんねんここに。30分もいんの。水で。
Interesting. A missing person. I should find out more.
なるほど。まだ一箇所遠くなかった。
Child labour laws.
You see that gentleman? I need you to follow him and report back to me.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
03スイスイ進むね。
Don't.
オッケー。なんとなく絵方分かってきたんだ。いける。どこでやつ。もう見失ったわ。 あ、いた、これか。待って、見失った。カウントダウン始まってる。
Whitechapel never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
こういうことできんの？
I don't wanna go with this bugger everybody.
I couldn't pay my rent, love. Get away from me, boy!
そういうことね。理解した。
おい、わらわら。
ふん。
あれ？ホームズがちっちゃくなった？
ちびっこホームズやで。振り向く。
Pumpkin, cabbage, cheap.
ひょっこりはんじゃんこれ。
うまい。それワトソンでよくね。
確かに。
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
Rich folk feed meat to their dogs. I can't even remember what...
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to work down the sewers. He's only 7.
怪しくねえけん、長いこと。ふざけた、立っちゃった。
What are you waiting for?
え、警察にも目つき蹴られてんの？
なんだろうね。かもね。てか俺の件はそっくりじゃねこいつ。
Ah, boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
Take a brush and get in there. Stop crying and get to work.
Who do we have here? Get him!
あ、めっちゃいけないのこいつらに。あ、しかもここからですか。なるほど。
Stupid kid.
I'll be able to continue the chase if I climb up the chimney, but it's dangerous. Please, you don't...
Go on then.
やば。 急ぐんじゃい。やばない、めっちゃ気使うわ。超ギリギリやん。死んだんかい。
He's still here, that's a relief.
死んでなかった。
ええ。わら。
ほうほう。じゃないのか。ああ、そういうことね。うわ。
ナイスー。
でしょ。もしこれ使う？降りるんかーい。
Where did he come from?
普通の人びっくりするだろ、普通。
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning?
Oi, what are you doing in my garden?
No place to hide here. I'd better go through the yard.
待って、隠れますね、ここ。びっくりした。二度見かと思ったわ。
庭。
庭。
Look at that crawling rat.
この子供ならこの穴通れそうだけどな。え？さあ、それは反則じゃない。持ってくるの話が違う。しかもここからですか？急ぐんだ、ジョニー。
庭通れて行ってたよ。アサシンクリードみたいやが。
マジか。
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning?
マジでアサシンクリードみたい。これは通れんの？
Oi, what are you doing in my garden?
こ 待って、見せた。
No place to hide here. I'd better go through the yard.
Look at that crawling rat.
일단 탈격. 야, 뭐 어떻게 나갔댔다요.怖えな、持ってくるの想定外だったな。
いけたね、わら。
いけた。
I know that boy. He's shoe shine Jim. Hey Jim, can you lend me your kit? I'm on a secret mission for Mr. Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
무건で靴を組んだ。
I should remove the dirt first.
なるほど。
Hurry up.
Did you? This could be useful with a small...
What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Over there.
Wara wara.
普通に
He's
難しいん
talking
だ
with
け
a cabbie. I need to get closer.
ど。持ってこねえよな、さすがに。話長ない。
At last, the weather's good. Last week was freezing.
I'm praying it doesn't get cold again. I've no money for coal.
I can't lose him now. Ah, I've lost him.
罰をするって書いてある。罰でなってことですよ。
I can't lose him now.
ほう。
ほう。あいつすげえな。やることがすげえな。このゲーム普通に楽しいな。
楽しい。
楽しい。
Interesting. What's going on in the yard?
あ、こっちか。
I need to get into the yard.
庭に入り込もう。庭にどうやって入り込むんだ。あ、普通にあった。
Locked.
鍵がかかってる。あった。開くんかい。
Ah, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it.
嘘でしょ。案内しねえかこ
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff. It's too dangerous to enter. I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside. It's too dangerous to enter.
ダメなんで。あとそこだけだといたわ。
Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me. Bags of food. I like this house. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
すげえなこいつ。スムージー。でもタバコはなかった。
Wigan's tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
ちょっと一回待ってね。Okay.
Wiggins did a good job.
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire. My
なんかできることあるのかなと。
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
ウィーキンズが持ってきたものは調べる。
見てて楽しいねこ
My
れ。
archive. I can always.
うん、そうな。
That's not the one I. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need.
科学じゃねえよな。何の色これ動物？違うとこれか。
That's not the one. That's not the one I. That's not the one.
これだ。
Here it is. So this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
マシュー
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was
やってみて
flooded.
どう？
Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be
文
staying.
章を読み終わる前に切り替えちゃうから
Holmes,
読めない
I'll
け
give
ど
her my room, of
TT。
course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case? A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
We'll see. If you behave.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
読むの早いな、わら。
チェロ。ウィーキンズが持ってきたものを調べる。では、わかりようか。
It's wonderful to have Kate home.
何すんだ？これか。さっきのやつこれね。読めた？頑張れ。多分これだよな。ワトソン君。
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, You were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
なるほどね。
Come in, please.
入っていいんだ。
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
寝不足。体調不良、寝不足。寝不足じゃね。資産か。
わら。
毛布、病気、何かを隠している。薬。確実に病気だろうな、これ。料理のレシピ。やめとこう。完全に病気じゃん。やめとこう。もうしとこう。
それな、わら。
やばすぎ。不正確な人物像。俺人物像俺あったのかな、じゃあ。俺間違ってんのかな、じゃあ。
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight, on our streets and now too from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance?
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes, but also insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you. But I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
何を聞くのこれ。
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
俺あったんじゃね聞くやつ。
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
I'm gratified by your interest in my charity. You're the first who has offered to help.
その地を物色させてもらいます。
Lord Marsh even helps hospitals. A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel.
Chapel.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life. Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
Lord Marsh. Last year, 3... Thanks to Lord Marsh.
なんもねえか。待てよ。
I've never heard of this man. I've never heard of this man. John Strobridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster. I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
It appears that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on aiding the poor. Bags full of food. Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse. Humanitarian aid for an orphanage. It's extremely honourable to devote one's whole life to assisting the poor. It's shut tight. It's closed. It's shut tight.
Look,
I've never seen so many provisions for the poor, and certainly not in a lord's house.
なんかぼーっとしてたらめっちゃ進んでるやん。
ぼーっとしてた。
まあ。
この橋は登れそうじゃね？登れなかった。なんもねえのかも。
めっちゃぼーっとしてた。
どういうんだ？
何それ？
俺もわかんない。
けど、なんとなくストーリーは分かった？
来た。なんとなく。
明日見返すわ。
オッケー。
寝るー。
寝るかな。
おやすみ。
おやすみ。
ジャイアンおやすみ。もういい時間だね、わら。
それな。
まんま。おやすみなさい絵文字、絵文字。かわよ。
まあ情報が足りねえからあれか、つながりがねえのと。
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
ここでもねえのか、来るとこ。
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
map of London and its surroundings.
全部調べたよな。もうすぐ3時なんだ。やべえな。なんか増えてる。
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh yeah, I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful. This oil can also be used on weapons. A ramrod to clean a rifle. Wolfjack. Looks like a military badge. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle.
I hope you'll find my father soon.
This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm. Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. At least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil, and we'll find that rifle.
やべえ、このゲームやめときわかんねえ。犬子を連れてきて拳銃見つけたらやめるか。 ンちゃんどこにいる？いた。
Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep. Watson?
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
I have better things to do than roam the streets of London with Toby.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
I have better things to do than roam the streets of London with Toby.
No.
Search, Toby, search.
お、俺犬を動かすのこと。すげえな、ドア開けるの。
犬川よ。
それな。하실다 도비 토비 아 고쳐 혹시 안ちっちゃいなってこの犬用ななえここか
It's only a garden shed. Let's go on. What's in there?
아이타
People use this cellar for storage.
さっきの紋章ここで使うのかもしれない。
Nothing that could interest me. Pile of rubbish. Old things. Ordinary storage. Tom's photograph. Let's try to get inside. News clippings on Lords and the education program. Why are they here? Let's go. This is the list of selected participants for October's special education program. According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's compare them with people from Hearst documents.
Huh?
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details.
わかんねえよ。
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I should pay more. I don't.
あ、まだページあんのかい。
ページめくろう。
そういうことね。ミュージアムサッチャー。多分ねえか。てかさ、この数字が書いたやつがそうじゃない全部。こいつだぞ。何が不満だ。
楽しい。
ジャック。
This case must have been full of cartridges. A map of Epping Forest. Just rubbish.
まだこんな子終わってねくせえな。何かめっちゃ
There was something on the stand. There was a rifle here. George Hurst took it with him.
これセーブポイントあるの？
セーブポイントない。なんだっけ、自動セーブらしい。
もう3時だよ。
やばいな。手がかりをつなげていくか。
霧のいいところないね。
ね。
次から次へと進んでいくから。
それ。
今日9時間ぐらい配信してない？わらわら。
あ、してるかも。
Just some old things. A map of Epping Forest. Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
わからんな、わら。
それな。
今日はこの点で終わっときなよ、わら。
だな。
明日も仕事でしょ。
明日も仕事。多分これで成分入ってるだろうからこれでやめとくか。 動生物だもんな、こ
お疲れちゃん。
お疲れちゃん。やべ、ムビ入ってた。
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom.
また明日もやってね。
で、明日もちょっと遅くなるかも。
This is...
あ、裏から入るのか。なんかちょっと気になってきちゃったな、もう。ここだけ詰まっちゃうかな。
The window is firmly shut.
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
Oh, you're so clumsy. Can you please not...
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please, allow Dr. Watson to enter.
Good job, Watson. Let's see how hard to cook.
Doctor, it appears that you were impatient to pay me another visit.
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion, so that the great Lord Marsh does not become the late Lord Marsh.
Since you put it that way, very well.
Shall I retire to your office, Lord Marsh?
No, please, Doctor. I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
Mr. Holmes? What are you doing here?
Huh.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
Wow.
Wow. あそこの壁の紙取ってもバレてねえのかよ。お、これ面白そう。あ、そういうこと。
November 7th. This means that the meeting is planned for today. Lord Marsh is a keen hunter. I can hide here.
キリがないぞ、わら。
それな。
そろそろ落ちまっせ。
オッケー。これもそろそろ落ちるぜよ。
お風呂洗ってご飯作らなくちゃ。
やば。ここあさりは多分どうぞ入ったろ。もうねえよな、多分。全部見てるな。そうだな。
I'd suggest that your current weakness is perhaps more than a simple case of influenza, Lord Marsh.
Where might your companion be, Dr. Watson?
Oh, he's busy poking his nose into other people's business, I'm sure.
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apologies, Dr. Watson, but we are expected elsewhere. Might we offer you a lift?
You are going out? I'm not sure that's wise in your condition.
I value your opinion, but misery never rests, and I am needed.
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh. I'll send you my diagnosis, Dr. Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Farewell.
終
わりにつくか。
ありがとうね。
おう。普通に面白いゲームだったわ、これ。結構ハマるわ。よし、ちょうどいいからやめるか。止まったし、場所も。じゃあお疲れちゃん。